And welcome back to the show, EmilZy. How you doing there, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good, man. Had a long day, but pretty happy at the moment. So, yeah.
Yeah, had a long day. What do you got going on over there? You doing some more documentaries? You doing some more video stuff?
Not for today. I just had some in real life stuff and some scrims and stuff. But yeah, also just pumping out videos like crazy as much as I can now while I'm on vacation for this week. Like we have Easter holidays or whatever in Denmark. So yeah, a bit busy, but doing good.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, so in the last week or so, I mean, you've had whatever, your own streaming stuff, you've had your own video stuff, and then you were working with Duke Sloth on a video I saw, and then you had the Spliff documentary that came out.
Not
Spliff, whatever. You can tell where my head's at. It's vacation time. But yes, you are in the documentary with Spiff. Do you got any other big collaborations coming out, or is that nothing you can talk about?
Not really. Like I have something planned with Spiff. Like after got a lot of good response in the last video, so I think we at least plan to do one more. And we talked about like doing like these videos quite often, not like every week or something, but just doing them occasionally, whenever. So we have one more planned out, but it's quite out in the future because we're just focusing on practicing up for LAN right now and don't have like the time right now to put into another video because it took a long time, like having a meeting about the video, then actually recording the audio. This is the first time I was using like Audacity program as well, so it took a lot of time and got postponed a bit as well, but that is not something there's time for like right now, sadly. So that will be like on the other side of the Masters LAN. We'll have some other collabs coming out, some other big things. So yeah.
Yeah, believe me, I understand the whole organization and time commitment it takes to really put something together. I've been, a little behind the scenes kind of thing. I've been trying to get a hold of Barra and Jeff for like the last 2 weeks straight.
Damn, you're calling them out like right now?
I'm calling them out. Like I'm really just like I'm at my wits' end trying to get these guys on the show. Like I had to go into Barra's stream to try and get a hold of him, and then he sent me over to Jeff's stream, and then Jeff's stream I got sent back to Barra's stream, and I'm tired of running around. And it's just
sounds like you need to hire a secretary.
Yeah, I do. Maybe for season 2, but. That's enough about us. Yeah. That's enough about the small potatoes. When we last had you on the show, you were dominating the spring split, and now after the spring split, that never really changed. How do you guys feel having come out of the spring split so dominant now on top?
Like we were really confident going into the spring split, just from we had decent scrims and that stuff. So right now as well, like we're feeling really good. The whole mindset we had really going into the spring split was we knew we were kind of ahead of the meta, and we knew we had better scrims, and we had like more time to practice than a lot of the other teams because they kind of changed roster a lot. So we knew we had the better drafts and we had the better strategies in general, like with Amaterasu of course coming out, and just a lot of like stats as well, like us killing energy twice in that first game. This shows like how ahead we were. And then the question just was if the team play and the execution was good enough, and I think it just like it really surprised us how well we were playing together as a team after only playing for what, like two months now. So yeah, I think we're really, really happy, but also kind of surprised that we only lost one game. Like we definitely thought we wouldn't like second or third or something. Of course, hoping for first, but I don't think anyone saw it going this well and being this dominant. Like this is like energy, in 216.
So you talk about dropping a game. What was it like to drop that one game to Elevate at the time?
Yeah, that was really annoying because it was like unnecessary. And around that time, when we were winning like pretty much everything, and when you win a lot and you then lose, like you get really, really upset, So we kind of had to cool down a bit. Then we just talked over the game, and like we're really good at being mad at each other. And then like 5 minutes later, like we're good friends. It doesn't like happen too much more, but it's just like we just bond so well together, like do so well together. So it was really annoying, and we should not have lost that game. We talked about how we should not have lost that game, and I think that loss kind of gave us the wake-up call as well. Like, okay, we're not invincible. And I think we just took that into like clean sweeping the rest 8 games we played. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Was there anything that you guys kind of learned from the Elevate game that kind of like spurred you on further? Or was it just like just the wake-up call? Like, all right, well, we can't relax too much because we're still very mortal. We really got to just keep playing.
Yeah, I think just like getting too found on one pick. Like that game, we picked Hebo twice, and it was like not even the best thing to do ever. Something working out in scrims never really translates into competitive. Like as a general rule, it's rough. Like you need to have played like at least 10, 20 games with it. And we hadn't played that many games with it. So kind of got a lesson there, and also just some gameplay lessons about some wrong calls and how we need to fight and stuff. We learned a lot, and I think if we would not have taken that loss, we would have definitely dropped the game like later. So I think it's okay to drop a game there and then just take the clean sweep now. So like we improved so much from that loss. So I'm actually pretty happy we lost one game and we didn't just go 21 points, won all the games, and then going into LAN with like really cocky attitudes and we're undefeatable. No one can beat us. So I'm actually kind of happy we lost the game.
Yeah, it kind of made you mortal. So talking about going into the LAN, I opened it up on Twitter and said if anybody has any questions, let me know. And we had one really good question from City of Sin, and he asked, for most of your career, you've gone to LAN as an underdog. What's it like now going into a LAN as a top contender?
Yeah, so like just first off, going in as an underdog is like a really nice feeling because there's no expectations and people can only be happy about you, you know? So that's obviously nice. Like now as a top contender, there's a bit more of a pressure on us. Although I think we're all 5 really relaxed guys. We all have a lot of LAN experience, even though I'm really young personally, but we all really good LAN players, at least from what we've showed in the past. You have Maniac yelling at the other players, me yelling as well, and just Prime and Twick and Attraction always showing up on LAN, kind of. So going in as a top contender, really, I just see that if we like lose in the quarterfinals, maybe like